fall, and it'll be an exercise in building trust between one another. So Harrison, if you don't mind going first, step up here on this chair and close your eyes. All right, and then everybody fill in, and we're going to ask you to fall, and then they will catch you. So you have to trust us. So I'm going to count to 3. Just relax and fall. Okay? 1, 2, 3. No, wait, no!
To celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Bit Squad, we are going to be giving away $1,000 in Bitcoin for the months of March and April, along with 2 Nano Ledger S's. An extra $100 prize will be available for those who join the Telegram group. Like and comment on every video in March and April for the maximum number of entries. You must be a subscriber to win. Hey Bit Squad, welcome back to the channel. Today we got another Fresh 5 crypto news video for you. We're going to be taking a look at a video making rounds that kind of puts the whole reason why we need crypto into perspective. We're going to be looking at a lot of other stories, including exchange volume, but most importantly, we're going to touch on the hot topic of the day, Justin's son, Tron. Did they give away a Tesla? Is it a scam? Are they faking giveaways for publicity? We'll just have to take a look. There's some reasons to think that there was definitely some bad stuff that went on, but now it seems like maybe they've cleared it up, so make sure you stay tuned for that. So let's get into the market. Time for Market Watch. Market Watch. Okay, so market coming in at about 143 billion, Bitcoin dominance staying steady at 50.2%. We got Bitcoin coming in at 4,073, can't quite get over that $4,100 mark. We got a couple tiny gainers, nothing over 1% in the top 10 except for Cardano, up 2.33%. Biggest winners of the day, we got Decentraland, Basic Attention Token, Walton Chain, Gollum, and Maximind Coin. Biggest losers of the day, we have Crypto.com Chain, ABBC Coin, Repo, Cash, and Wakey Chain. Number 5. We recently reported on Kakao and how they had done a private token sale for $90 million that they raised for their blockchain project. Well, now it has came out that this Korean messaging giant is now going to integrate a crypto wallet along with its messaging app. This is absolutely huge. Korea has seen a rise in cryptocurrency. Regulation has eased off a little bit over there. And, this could be a really good thing for the Korean people to be able to learn how to, send transactions through messages, which is something that I believe the future, is going to be full of. So, this is pretty big news to have a big giant like this getting into crypto. It would be similar if over here, Facebook got involved, their Facebook Messenger got involved crypto, which we know that they're in plans to do. But imagine if you could send a Facebook message to someone and pay them at the same time. So that is kind of what Kakao is looking to achieve in Korea. Number 4. Okay, we got a mysterious story coming to us from Coinbean. Coinbean is an exchange. So there's $105 million in crypto on the move. Now, what happened here? Well, basically overnight, the website went down. A lot of people feared that it had been hacked. Now, during this same time, $105 million worth of transactions started being dispersed to different exchanges, ultimately moving through decentralized exchanges such as Ether Delta to move the crypto. Now, those transactions are not unheard of. We have seen certain, transactions of that magnitude. But when you combine that movement with the fact the website was down last night, it made it very sketchy. But Coinbean came out today and said, oh, no reason to worry. Basically what happened is we had maintenance. We didn't announce it, but we were down for maintenance. But now we're back up and everything is running fine. I don't know. We'll just have to see. This is one of those stories that I think has yet to play out fully. We'll have to find out. Maybe somebody can take responsibility for the transaction and say, oh, there was nothing wrong with it. Or maybe we will find that there was something more sinister going on here. Number 3. Okay, so recently we reported on a few stories talking about how the market cap is actually higher than actual volume, that there's a lot of fake volume in cryptocurrency. Maybe Bitcoin is even 6 times higher than Ethereum. But if you look here at cryptocurrency volume comparisons, this is the coin market cap data, which shows, for instance, in the whole market, there was about $30 billion worth of transaction in the last 24 hours. You come over here to the OMC Trusted Exchange data, and it's much, much, much smaller than that, 1.2 billion. 95% difference, you can see right there. That's where they're getting that 95% number from. So how did they get these numbers? Is this legit? Well, basically what they did is they listed these 10 exchanges: Binance, Bitfinex, Kraken, Bitstamp, Coinbase, Bitflyer, Gemini, Itbit, Bittrex, and Poloniex, and said, these are the only legit exchanges. If you're using other exchanges, we're not going to count this in the volume. So, I mean, there's plenty of other larger exchanges like KuCoin, Bancor. There's plenty of them out there. Huobi isn't even listed on here. OKX isn't listed on here. Bithumb is not listed on here. So there's so many exchanges that aren't included in on this list. And basically they're saying, oh, they don't count. See, only 95% or 95% of Bitcoin volume and crypto volume is erroneous and it's false because these 10 exchanges right here do not have that much volume. So I think it's really silly. I think it's kind of stupid. Do we have a wash trading problem? Do we have a fake volume problem? Do we have a bot trading problem? Yes, I believe that we have all those things. However, and I have pointed this out in the past, a significant amount of the market, a bigger volume is going on outside of the markets than even what is being reported on the markets right now. And what am I talking about? OTC trading, over-the-counter trading. I mean, you've got deals going for 100,000 Bitcoins back and forth like it's, going out of style. And those do not get counted into the exchange volume because they're not done on exchanges. So I will say this again. I've said it before. I do believe that while we have a fake volume problem on some exchanges or majority of exchanges, however you want to look at it, I do believe that that is offset by the real volume that is going on outside of the exchanges. So to me, it is a wash. I don't think this is that big, I don't think this is that big of news. I don't think the coin market cap is reporting, false numbers. I mean, that's just the market that we have right now. We don't have dollar for dollar, the market cap versus how much is actually being traded. We all know that. How inflated is it? We don't really know, but I don't think 5% of the volume is real. I think it's much higher than that. Number 2. Okay, so we have this clip that has been making rounds, and I thought it was a new clip, but I actually tracked it down, and it's actually from 2011. It's very interesting. It's from Meet the Press with Alan Greenspan talking about what America can do to solve its debt problem.
Are U.S. Treasury bonds still safe to invest in?
Very much so. I think this is not an issue of credit rating. The United States can pay any debt it has because we can always print money to do that. So there is zero probability of default.
Oh my gosh, you see that look that guy gave Alan Greenspan? I remember that guy making the rounds on the news channels during the election and stuff in 2016. He's an interesting fellow himself, but the fact is, this is one reason why we need something that is actually backed. Crypto is backed, right? It's backed by a supply, a limited supply, and the US dollar is not. There's nothing backing it. They can print it out of air, and that's what they do. All countries do this. It's not just America. But the fact that this was so boldly stated, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when I was in the 2nd grade. When I was in the 2nd grade, Miss Hitt was my teacher. And we were talking about money, and I remember asking the question as a 2nd grader, okay, so there's poor people, right? There's poor people in the world. There's people that can't eat. Why don't we just print more money and give that to them, and then they can go eat? And she said to me, well, that's not the way it works. You can't just go print money. It causes inflation, and it causes, it makes it where, your money is not worth anything. And she explained to us how in Germany after World War I, the money was worth basically nothing, or maybe it was World War II. At one of those wars, people were walking around with wheelbarrows full of paper money, and it was absolutely worthless. We've seen this also in Venezuela, where people were actually making crafts out of the paper money there. It was so worthless. And yet here we have Alan Greenspan talking about how if we have a high debt, you know, we'll always be able to pay our bills because we'll just print more money and we'll pay it. Like, what? That doesn't even make sense. It makes sense in this weird false economy that we have. But I mean, as a second grader, I could understand that concept when my teacher explained it to me. And there's a reason why my teacher explained it to me like that, because that's the way that it's supposed to work. You're not supposed to be able to print your own money. Then with Bitcoin, we know that there's a limited supply. It's very small. Some people say that even 4,500 or 45 million, I'm going to say this right if it kills me, 4.5 million Bitcoins out of the current, I think it's about 18.3 circulating supply million. Maybe 4.5 million of those are gone. Like, they're not even in the supply. Maybe people lost them. You know, people got wallets early on in Bitcoin and then forgot about it, lost their private keys. Of course, Satoshis is counted in there, which is anywhere between 600,000 to 1.1 million and things like that. But we know the supply is limited and we have faith in that. And, you know, this just goes to show that, you know, we have a serious economic problem on our hands in the future with countries such as America printing their own money at will. The #1 crypto story of the day. All right, guys, Crypto Potato, cryptopotato.com. This is where I found this article, and this was a very well-written article. So what happened last night? I'll just go ahead and give you the rundown. The rundown is Justin Sun posted a video on his Twitter account that was supposed to be the announcement of the winner of the Teslas. You know, Tron is giving or was giving away a Tesla along with $20 million. The $20 million is in the form of interest earned on people that are going to switch their Omni USDT over to Tether USDT or USDT-T through certain exchanges such as Huobi and OKX, and you're going to earn that interest. Now, the Tesla was going to be giving away to a Twitter user who retweeted and liked Justin Sun's contest post along with follow Justin Sun. So they released a video last night. You can find the video. It's been deleted off Twitter, but it is around. And basically, here's what happened. Justin Sun goes to a Twitter draw website to draw the winner of the contest. And there's a blip in the audio, so you know it was edited. And then there was a still image that flashed up on the screen of the person who he picked as the winner before he picked them as the winner. Now, at first, you know, I thought to myself, okay, well, there's no way that they're going to fake a Tesla giveaway. It doesn't make sense. And it's almost too, it lines up too much with what people believe about Tron and Justin Sun, to me, right? It's not worth the bad press. However, there it is right in front. Now, it was not a live video. So the video was obviously edited. So that led me to believe that, you know, hopefully it was just some kind of mistake. It was a terrible, terrible, terrible mistake. But it was a mistake. And I was hoping that today Tron would not stay silent on the issue and would get out in front and would handle this, you know, put spin on it, handle it, explain to us what happened, whatever the case may be. So the winner was picked last night. The winner responded and said that, you know, he was happy he won. It was a very kind of lackluster response. People didn't think he was a real person. It does seem like that was a real person. And I do believe that he's going to be upset because today Justin Sun announced that they were going to actually announce the winner live today on Periscope through Twitter. And that's exactly what they did. So here is the video you can see behind me. We're not going to watch the whole video or any of the video really. But on this video, it was a live stream. It was not edited. Justin Sun gave the parameters of the contest and he chose a winner, and that winner's got 48 hours to respond. I believe the winner will get the Tesla. I don't believe it's a fake giveaway. You guys have to use common sense, okay? Use common sense. I know you guys do not like Justin Sun. Some of you. I'm talking to you that do not like Justin Sun. I know you don't like him. I know you don't like Tron. I know you like to say it's a scam. A Tesla is how much? I don't know, $80,000. That's my estimate. That's probably for a decently nice one, $80,000. Now, do you think that the bad publicity that Tron has got over the last 24 hours on a company that's worth over $100 million is worth that $50,000 to $80,000, whatever it is that they would spend on a Tesla? No. This was obviously a mistake. It wasn't done with ill intentions. Now, I do wonder what Tron is going to do for the person that they not accidentally, but the person that they announced is the winner last night. I think that person should get something. You know, I would give them a Tesla as well. That's what I would do. Honestly, I would give both of the winners a Tesla and just chalk it up and say, you know, it's not worth all of this bad publicity. Now, what do I think actually happened? This is what I believe. Now, I've done a lot of Twitter contests. I've selected a lot of Twitter winners. I've used Tweet Draw to select winners in the past. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you go to select a winner and it doesn't seem like a real person. Now, we do know there's been a lot of news surrounding Justin Sun recently. His Twitter account, he passed 1 million followers. A lot of people believe that a large portion, you know, maybe 10% or higher of those are bots or fake followers, whatever the case may be. Now, what I believe is that Justin Sun went to go pick a winner last night and got very frustrated by the winners he was picking. He would pick a winner that turned out to be a bot. He would pick a winner that he would go to their Twitter page and they had literally no activity other than retweeting contests, which those may be bots themselves or people creating multiple accounts to enter contests multiple times. And I think he got very frustrated with this and he ended up finally picking a winner and then edited the video and did a really crappy job. He also said he has the flu, no excuse. But, you know, I think that's what happened. And he ended up picking a winner. He messed up on the editing of the video. It got released. He deleted it. It's been a debacle. And, you know, I think that going forward, I hope he's learned from this. I hope everyone in crypto has learned from this on giveaways and things like that. You have to be careful the way you do it. So on the stream today, he set out the parameters. He said, these are the parameters. The person has to have at least one tweet that's not a retweet in their recent timeline. He said, you know, the person has to have an actual picture or an image for their profile picture. It can't be, you know, like the NPC guy, you know what I mean? But it can't just be like the blank default Twitter profile picture. And so he set out some parameters and he picked a guy and the guy won. I think the guy's name was Leo, whatever it is. So you guys can go check that video out. And I do believe that this guy will be getting a Tesla. But that's what I think happened. I think that when you're Tron, and I don't know if Tron realizes Tron's image problem, or I don't know if Justin Sun realizes his own image problem. You know, a lot of times we are, you know, we're so close to ourselves that we can't really see the way that other people see us. And I'm afraid that's what's going on here, is that I don't think Justin Sun realizes how the non-Tronians view him. And when you're going to do a video like the one he did last night and mess it up, even if you didn't do it with ill intentions, even if you didn't do it as a scam, even if you didn't do it, you know, for, you know, trying to do it in a wrong way or cheating or whatever the case may be, but yet the final product that you put out has some questionable stuff in it, then that's going to make people think more of what they already think. And people have had a field day over the last 24 hours with this story. So I do hope that once this Tesla winner gets it, he takes some pictures in it. Maybe somebody can do an interview with him. Actually, you know what? I'm going to reach out to that guy today, and I'm going to see if I can get him on the channel. That would be very interesting to interview him, see what Tron said to him and things like that. So I am going to reach out to that winner, and maybe we can, you know, get straight from the horse's mouth. Whoa, buddy, I'm not calling you a horse. Sorry. But okay, guys, that's it. Those are my thoughts on the Justin Sun issue and the Tesla giveaway and things like that. So you guys let me know down below, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that the guy is going to get the Tesla? Do you think he's not going to get the Tesla? Let me know your thoughts and your feelings down below. Smash the like button. Until next time, BitBoy out.